Hey guys, welcome to the Raylicious Show. Today we have Imani Williams.
Hey y'all.
How are you today?
I'm good. I'm trying to look presentable and eat.
So today we have a lobster boil from L&E Fine Cooking on South Dixie Highway. And we're finna get started with the chat and chew experience. So I'm about to dig in because this lobster, Jesus, looks so good.
For sure.
How was the
Sauce
shrimp?
get out very good.
Really?
Sauce is good.
Really?
Even though it's been everywhere, but
Mm.
good choice. Great choice. This is my first time eating from here. So I'll definitely be visiting and giving them some support.
It's a new restaurant, y'all, so Palm Beach support. Ooh, look at my tan lines.
It
Y'all,
was good. And the yellow is bringing it up.
I've been working out. I've been out there with the boys with this football thing. Shout out to Dog Academy.
Shout out to y'all.
I've been out there. I've been working. So, Imani, go ahead and tell them about yourself.
All right, what you do? Hey y'all. Trying to keep it cute. My name is Imani Williams. I am a personal injury lawyer. New graduate, well, not new. I graduated from law school last May. Took the Louisiana bar, passed on the first try. Amen.
Yes.
Didn't plan on coming back home. I'm born and raised from Palm Beach County, West Palm Beach, Florida. Didn't plan on coming back here. Ended up coming back because of my father. He had been very ill. He has since now passed, so it's definitely a big transition. I'm getting more focused to the things I want to do because I was helping take care of him with my mother. And I feel like God makes I know God makes no mistakes. So I'm utilizing this opportunity I have. I work with attorney Richard Riles at the Riles firm. He's been a great mentor. He's investing in me and my future. The team is investing in me. They're preparing me to take the Florida bar exam, so I will be, God willing, in a few months, double barred. So that's what I do. We handle slip and falls, automobile accidents, wrongful deaths, negligent security cases. So I guess we'll post the information or talk about social media after. So you guys can contact me. You know, outside open it back up, so I'm sure y'all gonna be driving reckless. Give me a call, give us the call. So
Some of y'all gonna fall in these restaurants trying to get a check.
too many mimosas.
On brunch. Damn. This is a Georgia sausage.
Yeah, this is good. It's like an Alfredo. Yeah, I never had Alfredo type sauce.
Damn. So how was it? Damn! You attended Southern University in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. How was it? Did you see Boosie? Did you see Master P? Juvenile? Back that ass up. Did you see that?
You give me some memories, girl. Did see Boosie. We always see Heavy D, his uncle, at the casino at the clubs because he think he's 20. But did see Boosie at the Boosie Bash in 2018. So lit. Got to see so many different, I guess, other mainstream rappers at that concert. Saw Juvenile for Homecoming. I think it was 2018 too. He was lit. So being in Louisiana, you do get to see locally some of the rap legends, or like it's normal to them out in Louisiana. They're normal people versus in Florida coming back here. It's like, oh my God, you know Boosie, you see Boosie. It's like you literally can go to the mall and see some of them. So I've seen a couple LA rappers or whatever.
Who?
I'm just kidding.
I'm not decided who. Girl. Okay. So how was the party scene there?
It's definitely they say they go dumb, they go ratchet. Sure do. The only difference coming from Palm Beach or South Florida period and going to Louisiana, like the clubs close early. There's only like the hole in the walls or the after hour spots that stay open past 2, and they don't even close at 2. They really close at like 1:40.
They turn the lights on.
Right. Play the little slow jams. So I even being so she said I went to Southern for undergrad and law school. So even being there, living there for a total of 7 years. I never got used to that. That's the difference. I would definitely say Florida, South Florida is the party place. Like, there's definitely more, there's less restrictions on what you can do in Florida, for sure. So I'll say that. But Louisiana, you can have a carry your open cup. It's not weird. That's why we have a lot of daiquiri shops. We can walk outside a daiquiri shop with our daiquiri cup. Versus in Florida, so they got, what is it called, the daiquiri trap now?
Yes, girl. So the daiquiri trap, first of all, it's like
it's weak for me, but
it's like, I know they use cheap liquor. It's a good drink when you're trying to go to the beach and quench your thirst.
It's cute. I would only get it if I was already going to a function where there's already a variety of beverages there. It's something cute. Then I like the idea, and I went there to support it because
right, support our black businesses.
Facts.
Okay. Well, a group of friends and I want to go, and I'm gonna make sure I give you the deets so you can come with us so we know where to go.
Oh, okay? No, for sure. Because this pandemic we're in has really stopped a lot. I've been trying to get back out to Louisiana. I miss it. You really don't miss it till it's gone, because I swear every time I was out or certain things, I'm like, dang, I miss being back home. Or they wouldn't do this in South Florida. But I do miss it. I miss Mardi Gras. I missed out on that before the pandemic. Yeah, Mardi Gras is cool. I mean, it's more to it than what everyone else thinks is popping about it. Like, there's prestige to it. The Zulu Ball. Luckily I got to do that last year before everything my dad and everything with this pandemic went on. But I missed that. I missed the Body Classic. I haven't been able to go since 2015, I think. So that's what I was looking forward to this year, but it doesn't seem like anything's going to be happening with that, because I believe the mayor has shut down big events in New Orleans until 2021, but we'll see.
Yeah, this year I wanted to go to the Essence Festival.
Right.
That's lit
that's
too.
That's a joke. It is. I haven't gone in a while, but I do want to plan to go there. Maybe as a girls trip or something. Plan, because it's a lot to do, so you got to book that kind of stuff in advance, unless you just got them dollars like that. I'm just starting practicing, so I don't have them bands like that to be waiting till the last minute.
And I'm still studying for the NFL agent test, so
I
don't got bands for that yet either.
Guys, so isn't it in DC? At the Ritz. Fancy. I have a friend from law school that took it
in July. It happens every July.
Yeah. So what made you? You loving you.
Y'all see it dripping off?
I never knew. I've known you. We've known each other since high school days. What? I never knew you were interested in.
Girl, I didn't know either until my senior year of high school.
What changed?
I don't know. Like, no offense though. I just feel like the legal system is just so freaking corrupt.
It is.
And I don't know. I feel like I can't get into it. I did the pre-law program at Lakes. Shout out to Dr. Lancaster. But so we from Florida. We don't use those crab crackers. We use our teeth. So that's what we do. Okay. All right. So you mentioned that you work at Riles Firm. Where is that located? And like, what have your experience? How's it been since you've been working there? It's an all black firm.
Yes.
So,
well, wrong hand, but it is off of Dixie. It's in the Flagler area, so it's downtown near the courthouse. The exact address is 314 11th Street, West Palm Beach, Florida, 32401. Technically, so like I said, I've been for the last couple months caretaking for my dad, so I can say I officially started working, because I stopped at one point. Probably the end of January, but really the mid-February is when I officially started my position there, and it's been really great. It's very hands-on. I've gotten experience with paralegal work, secretary work, receptionist work, to the point to where once I get to, I want to be financially, if I do decide to start my own firm, I can run it by myself. I mean, I don't wish that on anyone because it is a lot of work, but it's great to have that knowledge because, I mean, contrary to some people who have the egos, the big egos as, oh, I'm the lawyer, I know everything. As a lawyer, you don't know everything. In law school, they don't teach us certain practical methods and areas. You don't learn those things until you get out into the world. So there's definitely things you can learn from a paralegal, a secretary, receptionist, whoever. It's definitely giving me an all-around experience. So I'm very grateful, very thankful. They've met me where I am in my life. They were very supportive when I was going through it with my father. So for that, outside of business, just morally and emotionally, I really do appreciate Mr. Rouse. And so even with the experiences work-related, I can really say that working at the Rouse firm, they've been very supportive emotionally. They met me where I was with what I was doing with my father, was supportive with his funeral and everything. So I truly love working there. No cap. I know some people hate their first experience jobs because you really do have to work your way up, but I wouldn't change it for a thing.
That's what's up. Hey, they teach you to love where you work. If you don't love where you work, it's not gonna last long. So,
right.
Shout out to Richard Rouse and the Richard Rouse firm for holding my sis down. Now come hold me down. Oh man. So, how challenging was law school for you?
Well, I could be like some people and give a whole nerdy synopsis on, oh, I didn't do anything. I didn't. That's not who I am. I like to enjoy life. So
I was about to say,
I
did.
did.
It's easy to go because I go.
I was able to manage. I always had good studying skills. It wasn't hard for me, and I'm a procrastinator kind of. I work well under pressure, so it wasn't hard for me. But everyone has different experience. Like what I could do, not to be arrogant, just the truth. But certain things that come naturally, for some, they may have to sit and study more hours than I did. But when it came down to crunch time, final exam, the bar exam, everything's dead. But I enjoy law school. I actually reflected with one of my classmates the other day, last week, about how we miss it. Because when you're in it, you're just like, oh, I want to get through this. I'm tired of this. I hate it. I'm stressed. I'm tired. Mm-hmm. But I've really made some memories, and yeah, it wasn't bad. Actually, the hardest part, as they say, is studying for the bar because you're crammed, but I'm just a firm believer, and results have proven that if you lay the proper foundation, everything else will follow smoothly. Just do the work. Don't half-ass anything. Put your effort into it, and then for when it really counts, you're good. You don't have to stress about, oh, I don't know this, because you didn't do what you were supposed to do the first time. So that's what it ain't for everybody, but for me, it wasn't that bad. But there's definitely stressful moments, as anything work out on.
True. So I need some of those study habits that you have, because I'm the type of person, like, I make up like songs in my head, mm-hmm. or like writing it over and over again helps me. I'm not the type of person, if I keep reading it over and over again, like,
right. So I like to study alone. That's just, I don't know if it's because I'm an only child, but that was my thing. I didn't have a study group. But back to what you were saying about writing things over and over, that really does help, because one thing about it in law school, I don't know if other postgraduate schools are like this, but there's a lot of things they call poop. So it's basically someone else's work and they pass it down. So someone's old outline, someone else's notes. And it was cool. I didn't really do that. I always did my own notes. I typed my own notes, studied my own notes. I mean, I would use it as a supplement if, okay, I want to look at it, but I never solely depended on it, because when you have firsthand knowledge, it's just so much easier to understand something, because you can read something someone else did, but if you don't know what, they can have a shortening of a term or a phrase or a meaning, and you don't really know because you don't know it at all, versus they may already know whatever that particular issue would be, right. So they just shorthand it or just list it without any details. So for sure, my first tip would be to make sure you take your own notes. Make sure you show up to class. You're not depending on other people, because if you at least hear it once, you might have an aha moment during the test, like, oh, I heard that. So that was one thing, and I use my own outlines. I'm not a flashcard person, So I would type my notes in the outline, then as time progressed, the more I study, I would condense it, so make it shorter.
Okay.
And so when it's time to study and it's crunch time, I'm not flipping through pages, I'm not flipping through books. I have like a 10 to 15 page outline to where I'm just going through and reviewing, and then I'll read it to myself, and then I'll make sure I can regurgitate it, so I can not only knowing the information, but make sure you can apply it. And I think that's a big thing, at least law school teaches you, just applying the law to the facts and figuring out what you get from there, because you can memorize the law, but if you don't understand it, then
True.
no point.
I've been using flashcards. So with the collective bargaining agreement that I've been studying for the NFL, 10-year agreement, and they have definitions at the beginning of it. So I use that as the flashcard, and I'm starting to dissect the actual bylaws and the rules and stuff like that. So I'll definitely take that advice.
Right, you gotta
while studying.
And I don't know if it's like that with the agency thing, but there's always a broad
I'm sad, bro.
there's always a broad law, and then there's like different exceptions or different offsets to it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you gotta know, those are really what will throw you off on the test versus the main. You might know the general rule, but there's always an exception. So I think that too. Is it written or multiple choice?
So it's multiple choice. I have to read it again. I want to say it might be a written portion.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Either way, I'm good with my words. So.
And make sure. Okay. Make sure too you practice under. I don't know if there's practice questions and stuff, but do it under time conditions. That's one thing I think people don't do. They take their time because they're like, oh, it's just practice, but you gotta treat the practice like it's the real thing. So when it's time to perform,
you can show out. Okay. So I know you're a personal injury attorney, but I have to ask, because you are an African American woman, what are your thoughts on the George Floyd death that just recently happened?
Man, I'm tired. I really am. Personally, death has been a very sensitive topic for me right now, but it's another senseless killing of one of our black men. It took me a while to watch the video because I'm tired of seeing stuff like that. I'm tired of hearing about it. I'm tired of seeing it on the news. I'm tired of Facebook posts, Right. And one thing I can say for our community, it's time that we encourage. It's time that we some comic relief. It's time that we encourage more black lawyers, more black doctors, surprisingly more black police officers, because at the end of the day, I know there is a stigma, because even before I pursued my legal career, it's always just been a stigma between like black people, African Americans, people of color against cops, because for the most part, society has proven and the news media have shown us that they don't care about us. They want to kill us, and although there are some good ones, as people say, there's always just been tension. However, if we start putting ourselves in positions where we can actually control the fate of our community, I think, I know it will make a change. So that's really one of the aspects. Another thing I've been seeing debates about, I don't know about you, but on my social media, I've seen a lot of people post about, if you're not talking about it, that says a lot, or blah, blah, blah. But honestly, let's keep it real. The Facebook posts are cute. The Instagram posts are cute, but
what are you doing about it?
Is it really productive? Express yourself. Let the community be aware of what's going on, your frustrations, but what are we really doing? And I think there's more than one way to skim a cat, as they say. Skim a cat, is it?
Oh no, I ain't never.
Okay, I'm gonna start over. So there's definitely more than one way to bring change in our community. I've been seeing a lot of people in our community on Facebook, Instagram, going back and forth about, you're not doing anything, or that's nothing. What's the point of looting, rioting, da 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 da. One, whether you want to be peaceful or not, whether it's a peaceful protest or you sign petitions or you donate money to organizations that are trying to bring change for not only his death, but all the other wrongful deaths in our community. Whether you want to riot or loot, make sure you're remembering the purpose, though, because as much as you want to talk about our people, and it's not just African Americans out there looting, there's plenty of other races and nationalities out there, but they want to put it all on us. Of course,
Right.
It's
You
cute.
wanna call
It's
us
fine.
animals.
It's fine, but do they not remember with the KKK, them burning things, and all the other everybody else in whatever classification they've been in?
Listen, they burnt Black Wall Street. They burnt Palm Beach Island, was previously owned by black people. If you didn't know,
Look up and see my beautiful black people suffer, victimized by the oppressive, harsh realities of the hood. I guess even though we were free, we were still slaves in the mind. Message!
no.
Now you know.
Message! No, but for real, it was owned by black people. They had a party, the white folks. They called all the black folks over. Come on, party with us. Black folks left their Palm Beach Island, went over there, party with the white folks. The white folks went over there and burnt the whole Palm Beach Island over, like done it all. Black folks.
Were they called animals? Thugs? That's 45? Didn't think so.
As the orange should say. Hey, Orange.
But on a serious note, do what you feel is best, but make sure it's being productive. Like, there are people rioting and looting, but I've been reading things that people have been looting black businesses, and I'm just so confused by that because I feel like, well, no, that's not the point. What is the point of that? We're going against
Our own kind.
that. Make sure you guys are staying focused. Make sure we're not deflecting and causing more tension amongst ourselves, because that's what I've been seeing. Because that really is what they want, us to go against each other so we can forget the bigger picture. That we aren't each other's enemies. We aren't. And people want to bring up black on black crime. Great. There's white on white crimes, and it's all about the community. And if you're in a community where you're black and other people around you are black, of course the crimes are going to be amongst each other. Let's keep it real. But ours is more put on Front Street, and it's more ridiculed because it's always an excuse on why officers and whomever feels some type of prejudice towards African Americans or people of color to get away with senseless killings. It's just ridiculous. There's always an excuse about, oh, but what about black? You're part of the problem. You are. It's okay, but you are part of the problem, and you're doing exactly what they want. But on the other hand, another note, I've been seeing also people complaining about their white counterparts or people they knew that haven't been saying anything. Me personally, I don't want anyone to talk about something they truly don't care about. Like, don't speak on an issue.
Haven't experienced.
Right, don't speak on anything just to sound politically correct, because that's just not my personality. So that doesn't bother me. But, excuse me, there have been a lot of my Caucasian counterparts, old classmates, speaking on it, and I salute you, because really white privilege is a real thing. So for you to be able to empathize with us and our suffering and our oppression, it says a lot. So I'm not going to take away from that. You know, like they say, being pro-black is not always anti-white, because there are some, I suppose, that
Then just take it too far.
Yeah, that part.
Shout out to our brothers and sisters out there watching. Hey. So trying to get in your business, girl.
Oh gosh.
So
Lame, y'all.
you lame. Imani, you don't understand how many dudes ask me about you.
You flagging.
I swear, bro.
That's funny.
They be like, what's up with Imani, man? Like, I don't know.
Nothing. Because y'all probably not nothing.
She's trying to get the bag.
I really am. I don't even speak on money or finances like that, but it's really bad season right now. I'll let you finish. I feel like I know where this headed to.
Where the bag at? Where the bag at?
What?
Where the bag at? Where the bag at?
Period.
Seriously. But no, I guess explain to the viewers, why are you single? Or are you single?
I'm single.
Are you ready to mingle?
Oh, definitely. I believe in when you're single, you should date. Don't make yourself available to everyone, because at a certain age, dating just to date or going on dates just for free food, that's lame. That's played out.
That's corny.
It's
gotta
lame.
go.
I can buy my own food. I'm a full-time employee. Whatever. So I am dating. Nothing serious at all, though. Trust. When I have a man, I'm not gonna announce it, but it's just gonna be a certain way I move, and that's just that. But I just have to find someone that we're equally yoked, and not even as far as having the same type of career or him making more or the same money as me. It's just, what do you bring to me that I don't already have? 1, 2, are you secure enough within yourself? Because I found, for me dating, I've never, trust me, I can argue. With Dolph said she liked to argue, so I said that at law school, I can argue. But I've never thrown what I do as a career in the face of anyone. But a few occasions, there's been times where individuals have brought up, oh, you think you're better because you're a lawyer. So it's like, please be secure. And not everyone has insecurities, but please be secure. Everyone wants a female that has this or does this. And then when you get her, you can't deal with her. You can't deal with the attention that she gets from other sources, whether it's personal, work-related. That's just, honestly, that's it. And I haven't really been open. I kind of been closed off dealing with my dad, but everyone wants to find love eventually. And I'm not gonna act like everyone has just been horrible, because there are nice guys that I've turned on because I simply wasn't ready, and I don't want to waste anyone's time. But if I find someone, great. But I'm not looking. I think that's a big mistake. When I was younger, and so many people still now, even older than we are, make that mistake on trying to rush into something or feeling like you need someone to complete you. Complete yourself first, and then whatever happens. So that's where I'm at. I'm not closed off to it, but I'm not really, oh my God, I want a man. It's just, everyone always expects me, oh, why you don't have a boyfriend? Why are you single? It's just like, because I am.
Because I choose to be.
Right. I don't want to be anything just to say I'm in something like most girls do for Facebook. Be miserable as heck, but
Yep.
How about you, girl?
Excuse me. I'm single, interested in mingling. Really, I'm just trying to get my stuff together. Like I said, I want to be a sports agent. Hopefully, I can connect with the agent. Well, I'm connected with one, but work for the agency and make this money. Find them talents out there, know, especially down here in South Florida, where we breed them. So
for sure.
Just trying to get my name out there and network.
I feel that.
One of the reasons why I made this YouTube channel, as you guys know.
I was really about to. She already beat me to it. I told her I already wanted to know like what got into it.
Yeah. I'm eating more than used to, so I'm just gonna talk for a little bit.
I'm eating. I'm just trying to keep it cute.
Girl, get messy. Get messy. Get messy. So yeah, I feel like the guy will come. He will find me, and he will be the perfect one for me.
Right.
So at the moment, yeah, we can kick in, we can fool it. If we end up being together, we be together.
Yeah.
But I ain't trying to like be pressed about it. Like it'll happen. So yeah.
And what you said, it's I guess some things are worth the wait. So anyone is feeling her or feeling me, and you can't understand that we're trying to get ourselves together, then you're not the one. You're not.
Sorry.
Shoo.
So go ahead and let them know your IG.
Okay.
So you go ahead and follow Lawyer Bae Imani Williams.
Okay. So you guys can follow my personal Instagram. It's Imani Martina ESQ. So MARTINA. We're getting our marketing up at the Rouse Firm. We're starting everything up, rebranding. But our Instagram page is _ the Rouse Firm, RYLES Firm. And go find us on Facebook, like our page, the Rouse Firm. And reach out to me if you need anything, legal advice, hit me up. I try to be as open as possible. I don't want to be one of those attorneys that how most people are, I guess, when they progress up. Like, I'm a newbie, so I'm eager to help others, but people get a certain air about themselves once they have been in the business for so long. So I don't want anyone to ever feel like, when it's about business now, no horseplay, I don't want anyone to ever feel like they can't reach out to me or talk to me like a regular, because I'm a person, I'm Imani first. I just became a lawyer, so. Oh, and you can
Who?
my personal Facebook is Imani M. Williams, so that too. So.
That too.
Period.
Ooh, I'm just being a little pig right now. All right, well, we gonna finish our plate.
Yeah, I'm tired.
And we gon'
because I'm greedy.
Deuce on y'all. Bye, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for having me.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
And share.
And don't forget, go to L&E Fine Cooking. That's who made this. Bye.
Are we gonna cut that?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut it out.
Please. Yeah. Should I say it over? Where is our going to that?
You just say.
Should I talk about my dad, how they were supportive of him?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Richard Riles form. Ugh.
The
Burn.
The fool got her tongue tied and twisted. She can't get her words out.
So you said you work at the. I'm recording right now, so this could be part of our first.
Oh, hey y'all. Okay. I just want a good picture of it. Okay. I quit. Does this look okay? I just feel like it's not.
Filter on it.
I feel like it's not grasping the greatness of this. Y'all, I'm extra. I don't know if I should I do it with the flash or without the flash?
Do it with the flash. Let's see.
You know it looks better. Whatever. I'm just trying to draw the Okay.
Girl, I got all day.
Do your Instagram? Sorry, y'all. Well, no. Does your Instagram ever? So I'll tap it and then it'll post like
done
three.
loading.
It'll type like 3 of them, and then I'll have to go back and delete them.
Yeah, mine does it.
Okay. Y'all, I promise. Like this is.
Post it. There we go.
I have to delete that one because the other one already posted, and there's another one.
Oh my god, I look fat.
No, you.
Look at my stomach right there. Why didn't you tell me it's stuck in? It's okay.
Oh my. Now that's gonna be a blooper.
No!
Because no, you don't. Okay.
Hey guys!
Go live. Food? I don't even know how to. I'm trying to just take a picture of our food before we demolish it. Because I'm not gonna demolish it. I'm never gonna.